Hello and welcome to this short video on how to wash your feet with back pain. Now you're going to need a few items first. So first you're going to need the actual bag. I'll show you where that came from later. And all it is, the bag is in another bag. So we just take the first bag like literally away, and then we can open the other bag and obviously just show you that it's a bag within a bag. Okay, now you're also going to need a few other items. Alright, so where we just put that somewhere. Right, you are going to need that, which is going to help to re-put your sock back on. And I must just mention, anytime you're using it, you've got this little hook that when you actually need to place that on the floor itself, you can actually use your main gripper, that device, okay, and that will hook into the bottom of there by holding it with a handle, and then you can obviously put it on the floor. You'll see me doing that in action later in the video. Obviously the third thing is you will need a little foot scrubber which goes in the bag, and that then you can put your foot in, you know, nice and easily. Just give it a move about, you know, basically, and then you will see me probably moving my feet together. So that's the overall source of the three items necessary to, you know, work the magic of washing your feet. So let's obviously put the bag down. Alright, or not, put the bag down when we need it, put this obviously in it, but first we need to take the socks off, so we do that now. Okay, to take the sock off, we basically need our straight device, okay, and we always put, alright, that down the sock. Alright, so wrong way. Make sure the prongs are facing towards you, which is these. Alright, so the big area just there, alright, need to be facing you, because what you're going to be able to do is get that into there. Okay, so obviously the first thing we're going to do is remove the shoe. Okay, and then we're going to just gently and easily, alright, no great hurry doing this because you might have to move it several times, but gradually you're going to get that off. And after a while, that would just slide off. Okay, then we just raise it up as usual, take that off, put the actual device that you just used, then roll that up. A little bit of that, and then all we've got to do is put that to one side. Okay. Okay, the next bit is quite easy, because with a little bit of, obviously, I would recommend liquid, say, soap, not the ordinary soap that's bar. Alright, stick a bit of that in. Alright, obviously to mix in with your water. Okay, have your towel handy when it needs to be used. I won't be doing both because you won't need it, but I'll show you a technique of like cleaning them properly. Alright, so what I then do is just go like that. obviously so much of the foot will actually get done by the device, but what I also do, alright, is run the foot directly round like the thing, alright, because sometimes you will get like other debris like off just by doing that. Alright, which is say around the thing. So by moving your foot like across your foot, especially where the top is, where you've got a bit of grime, okay, you can move them around like that. Alright. And that then equally allows all the dirt to come off. Alright, and then with each foot, of course, using your foot device as well, you can actually just make sure some of the dirt comes off from your bottom, which is a good idea because then you're washing your feet correctly. Okay, so we just managed to do the other one, and you are literally convinced everything is there. Alright, you can normally then grab a towel, sit back in the seat, obviously, alright, and bring them up as far as you can, because you can then like go ahead and wipe them down. Alright. Okay, anywhere wiping them will be suitable, and there you go. Okay, I'm not going to show you the other foot. Okay, now we just got to get rid of the bag and the content. Okay, so what I do with back pain again, just to get it all sorted out, is first with my feet, I obviously bring the two handles across. Alright. Okay, this will then help when you actually go down to the floor. Alright, because that's why I put it in a sensitive place to go down to the floor. Alright, because what you're then going to be able to do is slowly let yourself go down a little bit so you can get on that left leg or the right leg, whichever. Okay, and correctly using your handles, you will just be able to lift that up, and any content stick and sink. Okay, I'm not just going to show you how to put it in the sink because you know how to do that, and then we'll come back to putting the socks back on. Okay, with this device, alright, what we do is we first, I'm just going to take that out of shot because I'm going to show you the sock. Okay, first roll part of your sock upwards. Okay, so if you make a fairly big roll, then you make another fairly big roll. Okay, you want really about two big rolls. Okay, because the article you really need, making sure the back there comes through for a second, and then what we will do, alright, is more or less put that so it comes out the back, so make sure your back end's in the right place. Alright, then what we can do is lay that on like that, and virtually again, alright, we can then place that directly over your device. Alright, having it against your leg will help. Alright, because what you're going to be able to then do is when you've got that over, is place your foot in there, and you'll notice your toes will go in first and everything, and it will work out nicely. So, now we've got to get that onto the floor. Okay, so at the back of the unit, just there. Alright, you've got your little hook. So, with your straight device, okay, place the device so it can pick up the hook. Alright, I'm trying to get the angle here right. There you are. You can see it far better if I turn it that way. Put your device in the hook, okay, then all you've got to do is put that down on your floor, centrally where you need it. Alright, now with your other foot on top of the device, so you can try and not make it move too far, just gently put your foot into the sock, okay, and that will mean that will slowly go in, okay. Now, by manipulating the foot nice and slowly, alright, you will find all the sock will slowly come like through, but take your time. Alright. Okay. If you do need to sort of raise the sock a little bit, you can obviously try and like do it. Okay, which is why then just move it sort of slightly backwards forwards. Alright. Okay, but you have got to go careful like that. Okay, so now that's gone, I'll try and leave it on as best I can. Alright, and it's came off completely. Alright, that's now working a little bit better, so that's even better than what I had. Right, now I'm going to try and get that to go a little bit further. Alright, then what I can do is take that off in a minute when I get it to the right length. Alright, which is there. Bring basically my foot up. Alright, and just adjust the sock like that. Okay, you basically do the same thing with the other sock. Alright, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to put socks on with back pain. So all I've got to really do is just line that up for in a minute. Alright, but I've obviously got to use that again anyway, so I'll reconnect it, and then all we've got to do is put your like shoes on as usual. Alright, and you're done.
Okay, so you know where I got the two products from. I got both out of Amazon, and that's the first one, which is the sock slider easy on easy off sock aid kit, helper slider without bending, stretching, so on. Can be used for travel as well, so that's good news. And only at $10.99. And within the same site, Amazon again, for your portable folding blanket, water, like what I call bath. Amazon again, £11.99p. So there you go. Thank you very much. And I almost forgot about your shower sandal foot scrubber, which is available also on Amazon for £25 and 5p. So thank you very much.